Hi students, welcome to our classroom. This is for BSc Hotel Management and Catering Science students, and this subject is a major subject for second year BSc Hotel Management students, and subject is International Cookery. In this unit 1 is Basics of Continental Cookery. In this first unit, the first topic is Hado fried and Hado chowed with examples. Okay, Hado means literally it is mean appetizer. It has been served as the first course of the menu. So we'll see how this Hado is involved in our cookery. Hados is a French term for appetizer. Again, commonly it is known as starters. We all know starters will be served before a major meat course, major the main course. Before the guest from European countries, they'll be having a habit of having a small dish before having a meat course. Okay, so before having a roasted or grilled meat course, these people having a habit of having a small dish that will make them to appetite. Okay, that will give them extra comfortable to eat that main course. Okay, so small dish concern, the minimum amount of ingredients have been used, and the cooking method is very moderate, and the presentation is also very simple and attractive. So these kind of things will be added in that hado. Okay, so serving a hado, the appetizer, is a tradition of European cuisine, and in this hado there are some types. Like how we can differentiate the types means cold and hot. Some hados are served as cold, that is known as hados froid. Heard about this term froid. Froid is a French term for cold or freeze. Okay, so there is a, separate menu uh, course in a French classical menu is known as buffet froid, which means cold buffet. So like that, here Hado's froid is an cold starter or cold appetizer, where the cold appetizers has been will be served in that menu. Okay, and another type is an Hado hot, that is a hot appetizers which will be served before the major meal. Okay, so when this hadar will be served, this I already told you hadars will be the first course of any menu, so it will be served as a starter of the menu. Okay, but sometimes it have been served at the dinner table as a part of meal. Okay, so along with the main meal, these hadars will also be served in some restaurants, in some places. It is also okay, so the guest may choose whether he will start with the hados to main course, or he will have the hados in between his main course. Okay, sometimes this hados will be served prior to the guest seating. So before the guest occupies the place, the hados will be well decorated and well plated and kept in the center of the table, so that the guest will comfortable to have their part from that platter. So this is also another type of serving a hador. And this in the modern days, how those small amount of food things have been served at the reception as a welcome, as a warm welcome. Nowadays they used to serve at the reception. Even this hados have been served in some cocktail parties, even in a banquets. It took a major part of uh, of an refreshment, like that they used to serve. So these are some multiple purpose of the hados in the menu. Okay, so in this next class we will see in a brief how what are these two types. The first type I'm going to tell is hado fried, that is a cold starters. It's a cold appetizers. The right side you can see a picture of cold starter. This is made up of vegetables and fruits of tropical seasonal ingredients. So this is a kind of an cold appetizer. This can be served before the meal. So I'm going to give you 10 important and well-known and common cold appetizers which have been used worldwide from the European cuisine. The first one is tortellini and shrimp skewers with sun-dried tomato sauce. So you can see how this dish has been decorated with a stick so that the guest can, even with his bare hands, with no help of cutleries and crockeries, the guest can easily take from their hand with the help of that pick, and he can dip in that sauce and they can have it very comfortably. So this dish is known as tortellini and shrimp skewers with sun dried tomato sauce. So sun dried tomatoes, you all know how we can make. It is a natural method of drying the tomato in the sunlight, in the direct sunlight. So this is the way how they are prepared. Followed by this lesson, I will send the recipes of all the dishes to you. And the second one is pickled pepperoni cini deviled eggs. Okay, so pepperoni is used here as a spicy agent, and deviled eggs, we have did this in our practical in the first year itself. So this is a kind of small tidbits the guest can have very comfortably in one hand, with very comfortable of one bite. So this is another common, very well known Horsd'oeuvres fried, and this is an attractive Horsd'oeuvre for children and even for the young people. This is avocado goat cheese truffles. So this is a kind of a truffle with have stick is there. The truffle stick is inserted into the avocado mixed balls, and they have mashed this with the goat cheese. So this will gives an unique taste, and it will gives a good appetite to have a major meal. And the next dish I'm going to explain you is beefy taco dip. So the minced, not sorry, not minced, the chopped beef steak. Okay, so any part of the steak can be chopped into fine pieces, and it can be properly processed and cooked by blanching in the water. Along with some vegetables, you can see some carrots and capsicum, it means red and green pepper there, and with some wafers is there around there. So like this kind, and you can make a dressing of your olive oil or your salad oil. You can use it for a dressing, and it can be served along with the dip. Okay, so you all know the mayonnaise sauce. Mayonnaise is some cold sauce. So mayonnaise, this cold sauce is better goes with this beefy taco dip. So I can suggest this mayonnaise with this beefy taco dip. So this is a kind of an cold appetizer. And the next one, if you see, there is a garbanzo. It's a stuffed mini peppers. You all know the mini peppers will have a pungent taste. It will enrich the digestive juices. It will just increases the digestive juices in your stomach. So that's the purpose we are using the mini peppers here for this as a appetizer. So you can stuff the mini peppers with any kind of mashed potatoes, or any kind of herbs, or even the any root tubers been well cooked and mashed with the spices and flavors, and it can be stuffed inside the mini pepper. So that can be served as a cold dish, cold buffet as a menu. And the sixth one, I'm here just showing you the cucumber stuffed cherry tomatoes. For this we have to use the cherry tomatoes, especially that tomatoes should be a young tomato. So you can just clean and make a parboiling of the tomato very little, and after that you just scrap the skin without the seeds, without the inner part, just scrap the seeds alone, and then make a stuffed with a cucumber, minced cucumber, and even you can use a mayonnaise also for this. So this is again a handful of this a person can take in his hand, I can have in a one bite. And after that, I'm here just showing you avocado endive. It is another creative appetizer of an European cuisine. Here you can see the mashes of avocado pulp, and after that they are using some carrots and tomatoes in that. So with the help of uh, the any kind of plating, you can use this to stuff these things. And the next thing is crab phyllo. So crab phyllo, I'm not sure whether they are using a crab meat or any other thing, but the name comes because the presentation. Okay, the name comes because of this presentation. So they have some tortillas as a base, They have some baked tortillas, and it has been shaped as a flower shape, and inside they have stuffed, and this has been topped with tomato sauce, tomato ketchup, anything you can do. So this is the crab phyllo listening. And next one is a shrimp. Normally, crabs and shrimps, especially in seafood, crabs and shrimps have been served as a starter. It will give a good appetite. It will give a good mouthfeel before having a major meat course. Okay, so this is a tartlets are made how they made in a before picture. So same like that, they have made a base, and the well cooked shrimp has been served along with sauces with the wedges of lamb. Okay, so uh, the 10th one is artichoke caprese platter. So here you can see artichoke and caprese together, and the slices of tomatoes are there along with the seeds. So this is a traditional preparation of platter. So this can be served in a buffet of a table. So this will take a very good part in a buffet table. So the guest can take the part with the help of the serving spoon and fork. So this is a very good example for cold buffet. So there are plenty of dishes are there around the world. There is no limitations and no limitations for your imagination. Even you can also prepare with your own ingredients. But these are the ingredients I'm just showing you for your idea. So if you use these kind of ingredients for your appetizer, this will gives you a better taste and finish. Okay, so next I'm going to tell you about some hot appetizers. The ingredients which we used in cold and hot appetizers both are similar, but only thing is which kind of preparation can serve as a hot and which kind of preparation we have to serve as a cold. That's the only thing we have to understand here. So here you can see a pasta. This is the pasta of ravioli. It's a pasta of an Italian pasta. So we have taken Italian pasta and we have made some continental stuffed inside, and we have made a dumpling as a deep fried, and it has been served along with the sauces. Okay. So again, you can see this is not the Indian made. This is entirely known as traditionally known as Cuban sliders. So inside you can keep any vegetables or any meat stuff, and you can make a. You can also use some cheese scrapings, and you can use it. You can preheat in a oven by using a oven tray, and you can serve along with the some sauces. So this is required. This is a hardware char, and another one is baked spinach. It's a dip loaf. Baked spinach dip loaf means just from the name you can find the ingredients inside. So the bread dough has been prepared, and inside that bread dough they have just poured the mashed spinach along with some vegetable and ingredients, and it has been covered with a cap of a bread dough. After that, it has been baked in a oven. After that, they have just trimmed the top of the layer of that dough, and this is how they are prepared now. So this is known as baked spinach dip. They can be served in a party. It can be served in a center of the dining table. So it will be very very attractive and very comfortable and very appreciable by the guest. And next is the hado chaat. I'm going to show you the grilled chicken along with some mango strips with blue cheese tortillas. You can see the tortilla bread is there as a base, like a pizza bread. We just kept the tortillas as a base bread. On that we made some mixture of grilled chicken and some mango pieces. I think they have used the ripe mango. Yeah, they have used the ripe mango here, and along with the blue cheeses also, you can see some uh, uh, yeah, melted blue cheese you can see there. So that this is what perfect, but this have to be served as a hot only. This is a perfect harder you can serve that, and this is a very very common even in India. The people used to have this is a Chinese preparation of chili lime chicken wings. So chicken wings normally served as a starter in any restaurant nowadays. Again, it will also uh, even if it is served in a buffet, if you're serving of chicken wings in a buffet, so it will be a very cost control, because the other part of the chicken will be involved in other main courses like other grilled chicken or tandoor chicken like that. But only with the wings of the chicken you can prepare these starters, so that the guests will enjoy the starter as a meat. If they have a meat as a starter, most of the guests will enjoy that dishes. So this is like a simple kind of preparation you can see, and this is nothing but the meat balls, like with a traditional Swedish sauce. Okay, so this meatball has been prepared a minced meat, then it has been converted into a meatball, then it has been cooked along with the Swedish classic sauce. So this is known as classic Swedish meatballs. And next thing I would like to explain is coconut and chicken or shrimp. So shrimp has been cleaned and just manicured with all the scales. After that, it has been just dipped into the coconut mixture along with some spices. They have made a deep frying and served along with some lemon wedges. So this can be a perfect starter for any main courses. After that, the eighth one is a taco dip platter. Taco dip platter. Taco again, it's a traditional name of from the Texas. So again, this platter can be served at the center of the table as a center appointment. After that, you can see the peppers poppers. The name has been the name itself just declared peppers. You can see peppers. These are the mini peppers you can see. Mini peppers are stuffed inside with some vegetable stuffing, even the potato or the baked eggplant you can use normally. So along with the sauce, it has been served here. So this is a very good starter, very good attractive starter for any guest. So you can suggest this for you to prepare. After that, yeah, two cooking method is involved in this. That is, the asparagus has been blanched by the water, then it has been rolled by the bread rolls, by the bread dough. After that, it has been baked to the crispy texture. Okay, so this is known as asparagus wraps. The sauce can be served along with this, so the guests can very comfortably have these things. So up to this, I'm finished this class. So in this class, we see the hard appetizers and also cold appetizer. This is just an introduction for you. You can go and search plenty of dishes from the internet, and you try of your own also. This is very useful and helpful for you. So thank you so much for patient listening. I'll see you in the next class. Thank you.